Evening here in Russia's Far East, and the Russian border with North Korea is just along the coast in that direction. And this morning, Russia's President Putin issuing a thinly veiled rebuke of President Trump, saying that what he calls the hysteria over North Korea is senseless and could lead to a global catastrophe. South Korea demonstrating its power on the border with military exercises. A commander vowing this morning North Korea's navy will be buried at sea. But today, Russia's President Putin issuing a stark warning. North Korea would rather eat grass than abandon its nuclear program, and tougher sanctions will make no difference. Russia threatening to increase its missile capability in the Pacific. On land, limits on South Korea's missile payloads will be lifted by President Trump, according to a South Korean defense spokesman. And the president, in a phone call with South Korea's leader, considering selling more advanced weapon systems to South Korea. Meanwhile, 2 days after the North Korean nuclear test, reports Kim Jong-Un is preparing to launch another missile. The US will table a UN resolution later calling for further sanctions.
That he is begging for war.
On North Korea's northern border is Vladivostok. North Korea's nuclear test site is just 200 miles from here. Sunday's explosion rocked the city. So you were sitting on the couch here when you felt the tremor? Artem Lukin was in his small apartment.
It lasted maybe 20-25 seconds.
But we soon see some of the thousands of North Korean workers who also live here, sending money home. Russia's connection with Korea's communist north runs deep. Artem, a professor, tells me he has North Korean students.
Oh, they use smartphones. They have access to internet.
And this is Artem's local North Korean restaurant. As we're talking, a North Korean man walks by. He doesn't want to talk. The US and its allies say Russia, and particularly China, should cut off North Korea. But here at least those ties seem as strong as ever. And tomorrow, here in this city, President Putin will host a conference that will include South Korea's President Moon, Japan's Prime Minister Abe, and a delegation from North Korea. Once again, President Putin putting himself at the center of the international stage and in the middle of the North Korean crisis. He has a lot to win, Matt and Savannah, and a lot to lose.
Yeah, all right. Keir Simmons in Russia for us on this story. Keir, thank you.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.